B96.
Hey, hi, Colby.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm
Welcome
good.
to Chicago, first of all,
Thank
and the
you.
show with Shelly Hot Seat.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, where did the name Colby come from? Is that your real name, first
Yeah,
of
it's
all?
my real name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where did it come from, your parents?
My parents, I guess, Colby Cheese.
I was going to say, were you named after the cheese? Or
Yes, I am named after a cheese.
So it's just kind of, you don't really know where it
I
came
don't
from
know.
exactly.
I mean,
It's just,
in the dictionary, it's like some Dark Knight farmer or something. I don't know. I looked up the name.
really?
I forgot what it was. I looked it up in the name dictionary. And it
Oh,
was like some farm or something. I don't know. It's weird. I don't
interesting.
think they got my name after a farmer though. But
They just like how it sounded,
I guess
maybe.
they just like. Oh no! I think it was I think they told me it was a show named The Colbys when they were young.
Oh.
And my mom was like, "Oh, I like that name," and she kind of just like it's like, "Oh, I want to name him Colby," and then he was like, "All right." So
And
they
so
kind of
then,
went with it. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
And so now you play your own instruments, right? And how'd you learn
Guitar, all
instruments?
that.
How'd you learn which ones you play and which one?
I play the guitar, piano, and the drums. I'm my fluentness is in the guitar though. I
Okay.
used to play the drums at church.
Drums at church?
Yeah, it's for fun. It was just
Wow.
do it once in a while, just kind of just being dumb. I wouldn't go on stage in front of millions of people and do it though. That's for sure. But,
No drums and you're not
nah, the guitar, yeah, I'll pull the guitar out anywhere. But
yeah.
the drums, I kind of be a little particular about where I play it. At church, they won't boo you.
And so where'd you learn it? How'd you learn to play?
Well, the guitar.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been playing for about 10 years now. Carlos Santana, the guy that used to play with Carlos Santana back in the day, Oye Como Vades. His name's Johan Oisted. He was Carlos's rhythm section, and he taught me for about 7 years. And so I just kind of took lessons from him for a little while, and kind of did my own thing after the past 3 years. It's kind of just been loving guitar ever since.
It's a pretty good teacher,
Yeah,
I would say.
great teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And now you've worked with Akon, obviously.
Oh yeah,
What little tidbit can you give us about Akon? Little nugget, something that we might not know that.
he's a musical genius.
Yeah.
Almost every hook you've ever heard from him, like he literally came up in about 10 seconds. He's
Really?
like that dope. Like he just doesn't have to think about it. Half of his songs, like he just comes up with like that. Like I'll be in the studio and I'll come in and it'll be a beat and I'll leave and come back like 20, 30 minutes later and the song's done. And I'm like,
Wow.
dude, like the heck, man? How do you do it?
What does he need? Like anything in the studio for inspiration?
Some women and
I knew it.
I was kidding. Nah.
And what about so far? I mean, you're kind of just, hitting the scene big now. Do you feel different? Does it seem different to you?
No, I'm still me.
Yeah.
I don't want to change. I never want to feel different, honestly. Like when I start feeling different, that's when I tell my people to start slapping me around a little bit. Because that's when you start that people start disliking you when you become different. Like I just always want to be me, regardless. Like Akon, he's him. He never changed. Even to this day, he's still. When I knew him, I knew Akon for almost 4 years, 3 years now. Well, 3 years, not 4 years. Over 3 years, I've been signed to him. And before Smack That came out, I Want to Love You, and he was down to earth dude. And to today, he's still that same dude. He hasn't changed at all. And the best advice I got from him was just stay yourself, because once you start changing, people will start disliking you, and it's true. Because I know a lot of celebrities that were cool, and then they became all famous and they changed, and I disliked them a lot. And I was like, I'll never be that, because I remember how that made me feel when celebrities, or when I was just young, when I was a young kid, and I would go up to celebrities as a fan and ask for autographs or pictures, and they would be mean about it. I remember how that made me feel and how that made me look at them as an artist and their artistry. And I was like, I never want someone to feel that way towards me. So I'll never, get an ego. And if I do, I tell my people, check me.
Smack you up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Because I never want to be like that.
Who were you a fan of growing up? Who did you chase after for autographs?
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, yeah?
Usher. Stevie Wonder. Brian McKnight.
Did you actually get some of their autographs? You met them? And
Yeah, I met a few of them. Definitely. Justin, I used to live in Orlando for a few years, and that was like the NSYNC base for a while. So I met Justin a few times. Definitely, So I met a lot of celebrities. It's funny because if you go to my house, my dad's a picture freak. Right? Like he loves taking pictures. I pretty much have pictures of every celebrity I've ever met ever.
Oh, really?
And then the funny thing is he puts it all on the wall. Like he has frames, and there's a room that's like 1,000 pictures all over the wall, just hung up with every celebrity I've ever met.
Colby and Justin Timberlake and Colby and Usher.
Everybody. Like, there's not one
That's
celebrity
awesome.
I haven't met. I don't think. Like, I've met everybody, and there's pictures all over the wall. That's like his trophies, I guess.
Wow.
He loves taking pictures.
That's real cool.
Yeah.
And so have you seen an escalation in your female fans?
Oh my God, yeah. Oh my God.
How's that been?
Oh, it's great. I mean, I can't complain.
I always like to ask, like, if you see like a lady in the crowd that's like really hot, are you ever like, oh my God, bring her backstage?
We're on the radio, right? Talk about that off air. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. I think I get you, Colby. Okay, so far, what's the nicest compliment you've received from anybody?
I've gotten people say, "Oh, your voice is like an angel." I love when people say that.
Oh,
That's dope.
Nice.
That's a great compliment to me. Or when people say, "Oh, I love your second single. I think it's gonna be bigger than your first one." I love hearing that too. I think anyone loves hearing that. You know what I mean? Because nothing's ever guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm only as hot as my fans make me, and it's as hot as you guys make me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really like the radio stations and the DJs and jocks and all that. All you guys are like a big, like the backbone, and it's the fans too. Like, so really, it's about just you guys liking it. Because I can make music all day, but if nobody likes it,
mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I mean, just because I make music, I don't try to act better than anyone. I just pray that hopefully everything will be great and everything will go the way I envision it.
Do you feel like you've made it? Do you feel like you're a big
You know
star?
what? I feel I made it, but I feel like I still have a lot more to go.
Yeah.
Like, I still got a lot of more work, a lot more proving myself to everybody. This is my first single, so everyone's listening now to see what my second single is gonna be, see how it's gonna do, and so I think I gotta work double hard now, because the first one is dope, it blew up, everyone was like, all right, cool, but now the second one is where everyone really watches, like, okay, let's see what he does now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have to like extra put in a lot double effort than I did into what you got, just to make sure that the song takes off too. My second single, which is called Don't Turn Back. So I'm excited though. Hopefully everything will come out the way I envisioned it.
Well, we're excited for you.
Thank you.
Do you ever get sick of what you got ever?
You know what? No, I actually don't.
Singing it?
I
No?
don't. I love it. Because every time it comes in, it's crazy. Like, it's just like the way I do it, no one knows it's gonna come in. I kind of shock them with it. So it's like I do it, and the song comes in, and then everyone just like goes nuts. And it's like every time that song comes on, it feels good because everyone just goes crazy, and they know the song, and they sing it with me. It's like, wow. It kind of gives me a adrenaline rush every time.
Cool. Well,
Yeah.
Colby, thanks so much for stopping on the
Thank you
hot
for having
seat.
me.
Yay, cool. Thanks a lot.
Don't forget MySpace,
Yes.
Colbyo.com, COLBYO.com, and then the album drops September 16th.
Just like the cheese. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Colbyo.com.
Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Colby.
Blessings.